Matthew 1, verse 5. Salmon de egenison ton Boaz, ectes Rahab, Boaz de egenison ton Obed, ectes Ruth, Obed de egenison ton Yesai. Here we continue with the genealogy of Jesus Christ, and we read, and Salmon begat Boaz out of Rahab, or from Rahab, or by Rahab, and Boaz begat Obed out of Ruth, or from Ruth, and Obed begat Jesse. Now, we've seen this verb over and over and over again. We notice the augment, we notice the sigma, we know it's from genao to begat. We've got this one down, right? Nothing else really to say about that. We see how the accusative article is appearing over and over again to make clear that we know the object of the verb is the word with the name with the accusative article. It's interesting. We've noted that it's unusual that we have these names of the mothers in the genealogy. We have Rahab and we have Ruth. Again, we have Rahab, the prostitute, the Canaanite woman who was redemptively brought into the people of God, and we have Ruth, the Moabite woman, who was redemptively brought into the people of God. Again, anticipating how Jesus, the Messiah, will gather both Jews and Gentiles together as his people, that both Jew and Gentile alike are saved through his sacrificial death. Let's note how in Greek, when you have a word that begins with a vowel, it will always have a smooth or a rough breathing mark. The only consonant that has a breathing mark is a rho, and here we have two of them. Notice how when you have a capital letter, an uncial or majuscule letter, the breathing mark is written prior to it up at the top of the line there. If that were written as a lowercase, right, we would have it written like this. So probably the breathing mark, whenever you have a word that begins with a rho, it has a rough breathing mark, right? That is the rough breathing mark that goes that way. The smooth breathing mark looks like that. Probably that indicated to an ancient speaker to make a trill sound. I can't do that very naturally, but to roll your R, that is probably what that rough breathing mark communicated to the reader.